So, I got kind of a strong look. I'm aware of this. I call this look the quick degradation of the human body look. Where's 19 in this place? Yeah, you should be taking notes right now, dude. This shit happens quick. Welcome to the time machine, brother. I was doing Ironman races just a few years ago. This morning, I told the dog to just shit in the house. I don't have the motivation or the energy to get up that quick. To pick it up when I gotta go. And here's the thing about this look. This isn't a happy accident. This is years of trial and error and study. I was trying to find a way to make my life easier. And looking like this is it. Nobody expects you to know shit when you look like this. Nobody's bothering me for directions. Nobody wants my financial tips. Nobody's looking for my sex positions either. Hey buddy, where's the weed at? I get that one a lot. It's a good thing I know where the weed is. It's in my fanny pack. If you need some, see me outside. When you look like this, really the only thing people expect you to know are the things that you shouldn't do when you look like this. There's a whole list of them. Like you can't pick up your buddy's kid from school. I tried. Turned out that all of this here, just in a running car parked next to a school, no shirt on, sipping a beer, you know, Florida style, yelling at people out the window, hey, you seen Madison? It makes people nervous. Taser nervous. I've known Pete, who you just saw, for 10 years. We have been road dogs together. And one day, that fat fuck calls me up and he's like, Mike, it's an emergency. My car's in the shop. I need you to go get my kid from school. I don't think that's a good idea at all. But I'm a good friend and I love bad ideas. So let's do this. Clap if you got kids. Let's hear from the parents in the house tonight. You guys know what I was driving on into. That I hadn't been to an elementary school in a couple of years. I wasn't prepared. It was like a just liberated refugee camp. People running in every direction. All of them were below hood height too. You couldn't see shit. And a line of cars like 10 miles long to get into this school, because apparently they can't walk to school anymore, these pussies. You know what there was a line of going into my school when I was a kid? Kids walking from their house. And every now and then one of them got taken, and that was fucking fine. That was the price we paid for vitamin D and good cardiovascular health. I don't have time to wait in a line like that. I parked on the softball field. Fuck those kids, they'll play later. And I'm waiting. And the longer I'm waiting for this kid to come out, the more uncomfortable everybody else is getting. They're pointing at me. Moms are looking at me like I'm stroking a baby lamb in my lap. Listening to the theme music to Jaws on the tape deck. Bring me your little ones. A police officer walks up to the car and says, are you here to pick somebody up, sir? You need the correct answer on the tip of your tongue when that happens. It's got to come out without thought. No pauses. The wrong answer turned out to be, yeah, but I don't know which one. The way he reacted, you would have thought I'd said, yeah, but make it a little one, dude. I'm almost out of duct tape. I've never seen anybody move that fast in person. Holy shit, that taser came out like lightning. We've all seen people, videos on the internet where there's a guy just losing his shit in the street, right? And there's like 7 cops around him, and they all tase him at the same time. And all that does is make him angrier. He rips his shirt off. I don't know why they always rip their shirt off, but he rips his shirt off, and that's not at all how it happened for me. I felt a sharp sting, and then I woke up on the ground with an 8-year-old pointing at me going, he went boom boom in his pants. I don't want you to think it's all downhill. There is upside. There's cool shit I can do looking like this. My favorite thing to do is just wander around Walmart. What, we're too good for Walmart here in New Smyrna Beach, Florida? I love Walmart. You guys probably don't know this, but I'm a fucking supermodel at Walmart. I was on the fitness calendar. I was Mr. January last year. People actually walk up now and ask for my fitness tips. I mean, they don't walk. Usually they're on that hover cart thing, complimenting my abs in their little trachea talk boxes. Like, I take this off in Walmart, people are like, holy shit, Matthew McConaughey's in the house. All right. I love it too. I mean, I'm smart there. If you want to feel smart, go to Walmart. Holy shit. I made exact change once for the cashier at the one over in Palm Coast. The whole store stopped. Look at the magic wizard. He's doing that. He's going to pull the golden parrot out of his ass next. Now every time I walk in there, everyone starts handing me their taxes. They Starbucks in the house. The best part about Walmart, to me, really, is there's no pretense at Walmart. You know what I mean by that? Like Walmart's not trying to pretend it's anything else. Walmart's not ashamed. Like, you can get diabetic testing supplies right next to the Snickers bars. Walmart don't give a fuck. They're like those fancy schmancy stores like Target where they make you use a dressing room to try on clothes. They do. I've seen whole entire families stripped down in the aisles at Walmart. Let's see if we can get in this one-size-fits-all underwear pack, Merle. I've seen ladies giving birth at Walmart. Occasionally I wake up at Walmart. That's always weird. They call me Rip Van Walmart. Oh boy, I am getting ready to turn 50. Yeah, clap for that. Fucking old. I don't even know how this happened. I didn't think it was gonna. Anyone else not expect to get this far in life? Yeah. Man, I can tell from looking at you. You've been doing shit for years that should have had you off the planet. Oh shit, like I figured by now like my organs would have all gotten together and had a meeting. Big group meeting, like alright, we're all here everybody. Okay, liver, I know you're tired of his shit. Pancreas, he ruined you with sugar, and lungs, you're always stoned. 40 years you've been stoned. So we all agree we're shutting down at 50. Right in the middle of Waffle House, we'll fall face first into his fucking waffles. I'm gonna feel his fat face out of that. Oh boy, it's rough getting, I'm wearing a fucking knee brace to do stand-up comedy. A knee brace to do comedy. That's what, I don't even think I'm fully human anymore. I'm like a bunch of apparatuses stuck together these days. I got a knee brace. I got compression socks on. I don't know why. I guess so my feet don't explode. I didn't even know that was possible. Apparently it is. I'm wearing 3 different shoe insole things in my shoes for the plantar fasciitis and the big ugly fat meat toe and all the other weird. It's like I'm walking on a salami sandwich all the time. I'm wearing Spanx on my cock because it's too fat. That's what I'm saying, ladies. Cock Spanx. Wouldn't that be an awesome commercial? Is your big dick getting out of hand? Literally, can your hand no longer wrap around the expansive girth of your amazing love muscle? Then you need Cock Spanx. Cock Spanx, when enough's enough. Oh boy. Getting old sucks, man. You gotta be careful the older you get. Don't worry or anything, but I even have like a heart condition these days. Like anybody's fucking surprised in here. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm not gonna die or anything. If I go down tonight, just one of you ladies sit on my face until I get better. Give me a reason to live. Oh boy, anybody else have a cardiologist in here tonight? Anyone else have those little nitroglycerin tablets in your phone? Yeah, right, you don't have that shit. It's crazy, nitroglycerin, I gotta eat, that's an explosive. And I eat it. You would think I'd be like a superhero now, like I can point at shit, just make it blow up. You just get to live a little longer. That's not nearly as cool, man. The worst part is you gotta be careful and you gotta check. Once you have a cardiologist, you gotta check with them before you do anything. I wanna fucking get a teeth drilled. Gotta call your cardiologist and check. Wanna tie a shoe? I gotta call the cardiologist and check. I don't even know what he's doing in there. Like, all right, well, his numbers are a little off. Listen, you go ahead and tie your shoes, but only one. We're sending you some Velcro sneakers, stat, Mr. Pantzer. You want to masturbate, you gotta call the cardiologist. I do that every day for fun. Hey, Dr. Patel, it's me again. Listen, yeah, I know, but listen, I got this video right now. There's this woman, she's not wearing any clothes, she's stuck in the dryer. And her stepsons are coming home from college in a couple of minutes. I gotta know if I'm gonna blow out any order right now, okay? So how are my numbers, damn it? Oh boy. Getting old fucking sucks, it really does.
It's the alternative.
It does. And you know what helps? Being stoned all the time. Yeah, amen to that, brother. Fuck, I've been high since 1987. I love weed. Where are my potheads tonight? We got any potheads in here? Yeah, a lot of them. All right, fucking weed is great. Here's the thing about weed. Weed is the beanbag chair of drugs. That's what's beautiful about it. Like, it doesn't matter how far you fall in life. It's not gonna hurt if there's just a couple of ounces of green pillows just waiting to catch you at the bottom of the ball. I should have called my boss a cunt today. Fuck it, I'll get a new job. Oh, weed's magical. Not like the other drug furnitures, like the cocaine chair. Oh, watch. Anyone sat on that? It's not even actually a chair. They lie. It's a bicycle with a rocket pack on the back. You sit on that shit, you're fucking drawing amusement park plans on a napkin at 3 in the morning, calling your investment broker. You're gonna get rich, I tell you. Or the meth sofa. Whoa, that's dangerous. That's the Big Lots furniture of drug furniture. You guys know Big Lots, right? Fuck that, yeah. They've had that same fucking sofa on sale for 30 years. It's $199. It's black. It's made of leather. Your buddy with a pickup truck helps you get it home. You know, you sit on it. It's actually not that bad. You know, it's pretty comfortable. Fall asleep. You wake up, all your furniture's gone. You're not even home. You're in a 7-Eleven. It's 4 in the morning. You're screaming at a Twinkie display about Bic lighters. That's the meth sofa. Don't sit on that one. So I'll tell you guys a story about the time I did acid by accident. By accident. That's the difference between me and you normal people. You can clean your accidents up with towels. So here's how it all happened. It was back in the 90s. I had just gotten out of the Air Force. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. No, they let this in. Yeah, you're in good hands, America. Got out of the Air Force. Old college roommate calls me. He's like, dude! Which in 90s language meant, my parents are out of town, we're having a rager at my place. Fuck yeah. Listen, 19, we had to have really cool parties back then because we didn't have your like little phones and shit to distract us. Back in the 90s, you took drugs. Then you had to talk to a person in their face. And that requires more drugs. If you're not sure about that, ask your parents. They'll explain it. So it's the 90s, my buddy's like, dude, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm there. And I get in my car and off I drive all the way across New York State to Long Island. And I've been smoking weed the whole fucking way. I get to this party, I am starving. I haven't eaten in like 30 minutes. I'm a pig. And I walk in, and I don't see the 500 people at this fucking raging party. I see the giant plate of chocolate chip cookies on the kitchen table. I kick in the door, I'm like, yeah, I'm here, oh. All right, and I just start eating them. Like I was just shoveling them down. I was like a nun that found an extra box of communion wafers in the corner there, just like the Cookie Monster was screaming like, slow the fuck down, man. I was a happy pig. And then I heard, dude. Oh no! That is not the hey party time, dude. And my friend tells me that somebody had just taken like an eyedropper full of LSD and squirted it all over the cookies on that plate, and that had 7 of them. Oh, yeah. Now instead of a party, I'm on a fucking survival mission. I don't know what's gonna happen. And the worst part is, unlike a lot of drugs, acid doesn't happen on your timetable. Oh, it may hit you in 30 minutes, it may be 4 hours. Only acid knows when you're gonna fucking suddenly go, whoa. So I'm waiting, I'm sitting there, I'm fucking waiting, I'm afraid to stand, I'm on the couch, I'm just like, fuck, when is this thing gonna happen? When is this gonna happen? When? And I turn over and the W3 frog is sitting, I'm like, hey man, when is this gonna kick in? And he took his top hat off and he's like, I don't know. And then he's like, hello my baby, hello my baby. a Japanese Cyndi Lauper spinning around. It was crazy, I tell you. I stood outside and watched the street breathe for like 9 hours. Oh, it was beautiful. In and out. I was one with the universe. I figured out everything. And I reached into my pocket for a cigarette. And there was nothing there. And the bus went right off the fucking road right there. And everything went sideways and the world went upside down. Here's the thing about doing hallucinogenic drugs. You need something called a lifeline. It's the only thing that keeps you from just, forever. It might be something in your hand when it starts happening. Maybe it's your favorite color shirt that your buddies wear. Pink shirt, everything's gonna be good. Usually it's what you're holding. It might be a frying pan or it could be a vacuum cleaner. If you see a naked guy screaming down the street hugging a vacuum cleaner, let him go, he's fine. He'll be okay, he's got that lifeline. You see him running without that thing, you fucking run with that guy. There's dragons coming. Scary shit is on the way. For me, at the time, cigarettes were my lifeline, and I'd run out, and oh no, I don't know most of the people at this party. I'm panicking now. I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And I announced to the whole party, I'm going to get cigarettes! Who wants to come with me? Because you don't want to wander around neighborhoods tripping your balls off in the middle of the night alone. And you know who it turned out make the best traveling companions when you're on acid? Vampires. 2 vampires were like, we'll go on a cigarette safari with you. I mean, they weren't really vampires. Of course, they were like, it was like a punk rocker dude and a goth girl, but they'd been eating those pixie sticks, so their tongues were all weird colors, and they had lines on their face, and her mascara run, and he had hoop earrings, and Acid Brain was like, it's fucking vampires. But Tobacco Brain was like, so what, we need cigarettes, so fuck it, Twilight, let's go. And off we went into the darkness, and the farther we got from the house, the more positive I was that these vampires were just luring me away to feast on fat guy blood. It was terrifying. The whole way, we're walking there, they're like talking to each other. I'm like 10 feet behind them, just like whispering to myself, don't let them know you're on to them, dude. They can smell the fear. And somehow, by the grace of whatever God looks down on idiots on acid, we got to the gas station. And it was closed. Shit, now what am I gonna do? Well, it turned out it wasn't completely closed. There was that bank teller window slot thing they had going on, because I guess if you want to shoot a Texaco employee in the face during the day, have at it. We're gonna make you work for it after 8. I get up to the slot. The vampires are kind of hanging back in the shadows out of the lights. I order the cigarettes, and right at the second the cigarettes come out of that slot, Vampire Boy goes like this and says, it's a great night for a neck cracking. And Acid Brain went, that's the signal, they're gonna do it right here in the gas station. And I grabbed the cigarettes and I just took off running as fast as I could into the woods and onto the street, and I was running like for hours. I think the vampires were chasing me. I don't know for sure. I just had to escape. I couldn't find a taxi. I had to get back to this party. There were no taxis around. There were no buses around. I got a train. I don't know how. I've never driven a train before. But I was driving a train that night across New York. Just toot, toot. It wasn't a train. It was Turned out it was like a couple of shopping carts a homeless guy had tied together. And I was standing in his living room going, choo choo! He was not happy about that at all. But he did get me back to the party, so it was a win-win. Oh, shit. I'm single. Nobody's ever expressed this. Where's the single people at? Let's hear it if you're single. Come on, you can admit it. I'm not going to follow you to your car, probably. Where's the married people at? Clap if you're married. Let's hear it from married folks. That was really weak. So what the fuck are the rest of you people? Vampires? Well, married people, let me start out by giving you some advice. Take it if you want, but stay married. That's it. Ta-da! Listen, I know it sucks, dude. I get it. Trust me, I've been there, man. Waking up next to that same fucking face every day, staring at you and saying stupid shit like, good morning, I love you. Hey, by the way, yesterday when you made the bed, the palm tree pillow was upside down. You used one of the sunshine. I get it, dude. But trust me on this. Give up. Give in. Whatever you have got to do. You are looking at a great representation of what is swimming in today's dating pool. You don't want to swim in the pool with me. I've been peeing in this pool for years. Come on in, the water's warm. It is weird in the dating world today. I'll be honest, I don't feel prepared for what I'm running into in the ladies' bedrooms nowadays. I've been single for 49 years.
We've learned not to get palm trees, because you can't really...
It's hard to be funny, I know. But thank you for the effort. Where was I? Women! I don't know what the fuck you're reading on the internet, ladies, but Jesus, good God, I don't know what. I'll give you an example. You're in a strange woman's bathroom, right? I'm aware of that. You're in a strange woman. I mean, she's not strange, where she's. I mean, she lets me in. She's strange. She's a stranger. You're in her bath. I mean, she's not a stranger. She knows you're in there this time. You were invited, okay? So, you're back there, you're going through her stuff. What? Hey, 19. You find yourself back in the magical girl bunker. You go through her shit, man. I'm not promising what you'll find, but whatever it is, it's going to be a clue as to what crazy shit goes on in her bedroom. Most of the time it's tame stuff that's, frilly, floofy shit that smells like jasmine and patchouli and stupid soaps you're not allowed to use and stuff. But occasionally you find a double-headed dildo next to an arrest warrant on the top shelf in the back. I once found a whole other guy hiding under the sink. He was going to jump out while we were in the middle of it. I'm fine with that. But you need to be in on that one from the beginning. You go boom boom in your cigarettes at the wrong time ruin everybody's nights. So here's the question. You're back there, you're rooting around in the drawers. How many condoms are too many to find in the drawer there? A dozen? A dozen boxes. A dozen boxes. If you don't know the math, that's 144 condoms. That's a lot of condoms. I mean, don't misunderstand me. I'm not leaving. Alright, I came there on a mission. I took one of those blue pills. Those things aren't free. But Jesus, was there a buy one, get 11 free sale at CVS? I'm trying to figure out, she a germaphobe. Maybe she wants me to wear all 144 condoms at the same time. She likes having sex with guys that look like the Michelin Man. My biggest fear really at the time was that she was expecting me to do it 144 times. Yeah, that'd be disappointing for her. I don't know if you guys can tell right now, but I am absolutely drenched in sweat right now. And I've moved like 1, 2, 3 feet tonight. I don't know how much stamina 144 bangs take, but I ain't got it. I don't even think I've done it 144 times in my whole life. I don't know, all these things ran through my head, but blue pill, you know, there's a timer on that shit. So I made my way back to her bedroom. I didn't say anything about what I found back there and playing it dumb, you know, it's a smart move, right? Things are going well, you know, we're making out, clothes are coming off, lights are down low. It was that song "Freak Me Baby" was on. I wanna lick you up and down. Yeah, it was fucking hot. And she's like, "Hey, wait a second. Do you have a condom?" Are you a collector? I'm sorry, I didn't see your take a condom, leave a condom box at the foot of the bed there. Oh, those things popped right in my head. We're gonna come out my mouth and penis saved the day. It was like, yo, shut up, we're getting laid, dude. Don't ruin it. So I just looked at her and I'm like, I don't. Perhaps you do. And then I grabbed the bed and braced myself. I don't know what this crazy lady's gonna pull condom bazookas out from under the bed, just shooting them off. Nobody's getting pregnant. Condom grenade, frag out. But she just said she didn't have one either. So I fucked her without one. No, it's fine, don't worry. I did it right. Everybody knows if you do it fast enough, the friction burns off all the little diseases. You remember that from health class? I'm pretty sure that was on a film strip in '87. Oh boy. I went to Amsterdam with a woman. Woo! Yeah, that's a cool place. I don't know why she went. I'm guessing because I paid for it. But whatever got her there. If you have anyone been to Amsterdam here? Anybody? Oh, a bunch of you. Awesome. So you know, if you haven't been, it's great, man. First of all, it's a canal city, so it's like Venice, but it doesn't smell as bad, and the people are way more attractive, and there's legal weed there. So like it's a fucking win all the way around. And we were there about 2 days. We're going to museums, just smoking some joints. You know, we went to the Rijksmuseum and the Van Gogh, and we took a riverboat ride. And she's like, hey, you know, we should go see the red light district too. Yeah. You don't say? Well, I wasn't planning that, wink wink, but yeah, that sounds like a great idea. If you don't know, the red light district is where the actual fun is in it. It's like, that's how every city should be all of the time. There's just hookers and drugs and parties. There was a place called the Cock Ring. I don't know what was going on in there. You know, there was something on the wall called the Ball Spreader. I mean, there's a lot of frightening, weird stuff in this place. But we were seeing it all. And we were just taking it, eating hash bonbons and cakes and smoking doobies. And we're like, yeah. And then we see this guy, and he's going, come see a live sex show here. And guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're ever in Amsterdam with a woman, she says, let's go see a live sex show, don't even say no, run the fuck away. As fast as you can, kick her in the shin and run. It's the worst idea I ever could have had, man. It was, unless you're the guy in the live sex show. And then, you know, I guess, don't be late to work. I made the mistake of saying yes. And we went to this thing, and it's not what I was expecting, like a seedy, dirty bookstore kind of vibe. But no, it was a theater, like Broadway. Like they had a balcony and ushers seating people. It was nothing but couples, all dressed up like they went out to have a steak at Ruth's Chris, and they're like, you know, let's go watch people fuck for 3 hours. God bless Europe. So we go into this place, they seat us, we're up in a balcony, I got my popcorn and my Pepsi, I'm ready for this shit. The lights go down. Spotlight hits the stage. In the spotlight is a woman in a Catwoman mask, prancing around in her Catwoman mask, nothing else, just a Catwoman, just naked as, like the way Halle Berry should have played the part, just fiery hot, just, boy, and she kept doing this, she was prancing around and then she'd go, like this and go, look at my pussy. I don't know, it was in Dutch, I'm guessing that's what she was saying. So I'm taking this in, I'm like, all right, this is different. I can go with this. And then, music starts. And I'm like, holy shit, this is getting crazy, the bat's coming. And over our heads, on a rope, just swooping down over us from way behind. Just like you could feel the breeze before he passed over our heads. Came Batman. And right behind Batman came Batman's dick. Just big giant fire hose of a bat hog just fucking whacking. I had a full head of hair when I went in that night. Yeah. Old bat dick just freaking Indian burned it right off the top of my head on his way to the stage. He didn't even apologize. And there's no lines in this play. These actors didn't have speaking parts. No. Oh, Bat Dick just freaking swoops, slap, lands on the stage, picks up Catwoman and just starts fucking her for like 20 hours. Just every way, flipping her over. He's got a utility belt with like bat tools and dildos he's doing other shit with. And the music's still going down and she's still going, look at my pussy. And he's going, my date, who we will call soon to be disappointed Susan. She had a different perspective than I did on this show. I look over, she's fucking grinning like the Joker, like, and squeezing my hand and going, look at this, we're gonna do this later at the hotel. Oh no, we're not. Holy shit, I don't know who you think you came, but that's not even a human down there. They fused a man with Secretariat. I don't have the skill or the tools to compete with that. And it just went on for hours and hours. It just, I got so intimidated. We went to the hotel. I pretended to pass out. I wouldn't have to put out. And to be fair, the next act was just a guy in a monkey suit sitting in a recliner while two girls gave him a blowjob. I could have handled that. That's my speed. Guys, you have been an amazing audience tonight. Give it up for yourselves. Give it going for Peter, and your servers, and the MadCaps Comedy Club for having these shows. Please make sure to take great care of your service tonight. You're working hard for it. Before I get out of here, I gotta go. I'll leave you with a little wisdom from Uncle Mike. It's important in life to know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you don't pay attention to that team. You don't want to go through life thinking you're a grizzly bear, picnic baskets, if you are actually a chipmunk. Right? Could you picture a chipmunk trying to catch a salmon out of a river? Or trying to sing a Christmas carol with a salmon in his mouth? I'll give you a better example. Look at me. Not too closely, you don't want to take it home, but if you were to, we've gotten to know each other tonight, right? We're friends now. You haven't even heard all the stupid shit, like the time I thought I was going to be an Israeli farmer, or the time I moved to Tennessee to be a Jewish country superstar. Yeah, I'm full of bad ideas. If you put my past on paper, you'd be like, fuck, that dude's a loser. And don't all disagree at once. No, really, don't, because, but clap if you want me dating your daughter. How about your son? Is that better or worse? Hey, Mom and Dad, this is my man lover, Mike. He will be living in our garage. So I'm a little bit of a loser. That's fine. I'm looking around the room. I can see other losers in here. People with more credit card debt than they're going to earn this year. Who? Anyone here ever been dumped by somebody they didn't want to date in the first place? Yeah. We got any winners in the house tonight? Usually there's one big mouth. Actually, it's fine. I like winners. Winners are cool too, because here's the thing about winners. They don't realize it's inside.